I'm Chris Rose with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Colts took care of the Niners on Sunday Night Football 30-18. Jonathan Taylor ran for a $107 and a score to help Indy to their third win in their last 4 games. The Cardinals continued their undefeated season by besting Houston 31-5. Kyler Murray threw 3 more touchdowns, including a 47-yard score to Zach Ertz on National Tight End Day. Aaron Rodgers threw 3 scores in a 24-10 win over Washington. Next up, the Pack is a date with the unbeaten Cards this week on Thursday Night Football. The Bengals beat the Ravens in Baltimore. Joe Burrow hit Jamar Chase with an 82-yard score to help Cincy to the 41-17 win. And Tom Brady threw touchdown pass number 600 in the Bucs win over the Bears. Brady is the first player ever to accomplish that. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
DQ presents. Picture this. Picture yourself at DQ on Thursday, October 28th for Miracle Treat Day. You roll up to order a Blizzard with your friends and family like you have so many times before. But on this day, every flavor comes with a much-needed dose of hope. For every Blizzard you buy at participating locations, $1 or more will be donated to your local Children's Miracle Network hospital, making Miracle Treat Day the most satisfying way to give hope to kids in your community. Thursday, October 28th at DQ.
Okay, my shipments have to get to customers on time and looking good.
It's possible with Staples Connect. Staples Connect has small business shipping covered with premium shipping supplies and UPS shipping services. And now, buy 2, get 1 free on select shipping supplies like bubble roll and premium shipping boxes. Plus, get 20% off UPS Express shipping services. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 10/30. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details.
Well, hi there. How you doing? It's a Monday. It is. It's the 25th day of October, 2021. October, it just kind of skipped right by. Well, you know, I did have some kielbasa and sauerkraut for dinner last night. I suppose that probably will qualify. Yeah, and get me into Oktoberfest. Of course, had to wash down kielbasa and sauerkraut with a Guinness. Yeah, well, hey, I'm multicultural. Yeah, what the heck? You know, just kind of celebrate a little bit of everything. Coming up, we will celebrate some birthdays. We have a few that we will celebrate. What's going on in the world? Well, let's see. Amazon. Yeah, Amazon will now give shoppers the option to pick up purchases directly from the retailer. Yeah, their new feature, local selling, allows businesses on Amazon to have customers pick up a purchase from an actual brick and mortar store. Yeah. Okay, how many of the millennials are going to be confused? I mean, hey, they've never bought anything that wasn't delivered to their door in a cardboard box with a smiley face. Yeah, and speaking of local merchants, have you looked downtown El Centro recently? The 400 block, 500 block? Yeah, many of the storefronts are full. Yeah, local businesses repopulating downtown El Centro. Yeah, take a drive and see. Now, yeah, I know there's still a few empty places, but we would hope that they will fill up. And downtown El Centro undergoing a bit of a revitalization. Yeah, that's good. We mentioned Monday Night Football coming up. Monday night, the Saints and the Seahawks. We've got game starting at 4:30 this afternoon. And Friday, yeah, it's the Bell game. We'll tell you about that coming up. Let's celebrate some birthdays. Actress Marion Ross, Mrs. C, Mrs. Cunningham, on happy days, a San Diego State alum, is 93. You didn't know she went to San Diego State, did you? Singer John Anderson of Yes, 77. Actor Brian Kerwin, 72. Actor Nancy Cartwright, 64. Drummer Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers is 60. Actor Tracy Nelson is 58. That's Ricky Nelson's little girl. Actor Michael Boatman, 57. Actor Kevin Michael Richardson, 57. Actor Matthew Amaltric is 56. Actor Adam Goldberg, 51. Actor Adam Pascal, 51. Ed Robertson of Bare Naked Ladies is 51. Actor Persia White, 51. Actor Leslie Grossman, 50. Violinist Midori is 50. Actor Craig Robinson of The Office, 50. Actor Makad Brooks is 41. Actor Josh Henderson, 40. Singer Katy Perry is 37. Singer Austin Winkler, 37. Actor Krista Marie Yu is 33. And actor Rachel Matthews is 28. Okay, we got local birthdays. They're coming up.
Hecho pizza, yummy pizza, pizza. I could go for a Little Caesars pizza right now. How would you like to win a pizza? We'll be giving away large one-topping pizza on AM 1230. Listen for Dean to sing. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. And KXO. Just listen for Dean to sing. Be caller number 12 at 352-1230. Pizza. It's
Becky Bingley, Cecilia Wong, Joe Montenegro, Juan Quintero, Maria Gasca, Sandra Mayatorena, Joseph Mulherin. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns of the same. We've got news. We're going to jump in with a look at World in we've got news. Halloween is Sunday. So what day do we trick or treat? If it's me, I go out Saturday night and again on Sunday. Yeah, double the fun. Just wondering. Now, we've got to look at World in California news headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News Brief. Microsoft is warning the same Russian hackers behind the SolarWinds breach are still at it. CBS News tech reporter Dan Patterson.
Targeting organizations that are integral to the IT supply chain, the software we use or that businesses use, that government use.
It comes months after President Biden imposed sanctions on Moscow. Democrats may be close to an agreement on the president's spending plan after a meeting at his home in Delaware. CBS's Wheat Zhang.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Democrats could reach a deal by the end of the week to pass a nearly $2 trillion package with the heart of President Biden's domestic agenda on the line.
Hertz is buying 100,000 electric cars from Tesla. CEO Mark Fields.
When a consumer gets into an electrified vehicle, they're about 3 to 4 times more likely to actually buy one.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Flooding across Northern California with increased risk of mudslides in areas scorched by recent fires. Nate Murray and his family were spending the night at a neighbor's house in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, mandatory evacuation. They said we had to pack up, so we packed up the important things and gonna go.
Evacuations in Placer County, Fresno, and other areas as the torrential rains continue. Southbound I-880 closed this morning in Fremont because of massive flooding. Concern about the rains moving into Southern California and possible mud and debris flows in burnt scar areas there. 3.5 inches of rain in downtown San Francisco Sunday, a new record. Gas prices in the state, $4.54 a gallon, highest average in the nation. Analyst Patrick DeHaan says coal and gas trouble abroad are driving prices up.
It may be at least several weeks, if not months, before we see any relief, and that's because this energy crunch overseas looks to get worse before it gets any better.
Analyst Patrick DeHaan saying the usual autumn dip in prices may not happen this year. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call your friend in the business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
So as you guys know, Mark's gone.
The float artist at Fred's Floral just took off days before the parade. They need a replacement before business passes them by.
Oh, and who am I going to get to finish the float?
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Do you have dry, damaged hair? Try Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal Conditioner. The color-safe formula with Provi-nutrients repairs damaged hair without weighing it down. Repair damaged hair with Pantene.
The $10 tastemaker from Pizza Hut. Personalize yours with your favorite sauce, crust, and up to 3 toppings and make the pizza you've always dreamed of. It's so beautiful. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Ask for offer. Not available in some locations. Exclusions apply. Extra charge for pan. Not available on stuffed crust.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the Valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. Well, according to the National Weather Service, a large low-pressure system is tracking north of us early this week, and expect breezy to windy conditions starting today, a cool down tomorrow, and a chance of rain late Monday into early Tuesday. Winds today could reach as high as 30 miles an hour, then start to diminish early tomorrow. Stronger winds and a higher chance of rain are possible in the mountains between here and San Diego. Cooler and drier conditions will return late Tuesday and move on into next weekend. A small earthquake reported late Saturday night. The magnitude 3.5 earthquake recorded at 11:49 p.m. Saturday. The epicenter about 15 miles west-southwest of Westmoreland. There were no reports of any injuries or damage. And the 8th annual Imperial County Veterans Day Parade will be Saturday, November 6th. It's an all-day event starting at 7:30 in the morning with a breakfast at the American Legion Hall in Holtville. And the Veterans Day Parade begins at 10 a.m. Again, all the festivities in Holtville. KXO News Time, 7:42. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. The works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve. Tickets for the Bell game are now available. The game is this Friday night at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. The 78th renewal of the rivalry game pits the Spartans and the Wildcats from Brawley. Tickets are available at the CUHS ASB office between 8:30 a.m. and 3:45 p.m. No tickets will be sold at the gates. Speaking of the gates, they open at 5 p.m. Friday. And this year's Bell game not only puts the Bell on the line, but also the Imperial Valley League Championship. Both teams enter Friday's big game with 3-0 records in league play. The game will be broadcast on Kxo Radio's YouTube page, as well on Kxo AM 1230. Again, the Bell game is Friday night. Record arrest reported at the border. The numbers are for the last fiscal year that ended in September. Customs and Border Protection issued the report. More than 1.7 million migrants were detained along the U.S. I think that number is a little bit high. The arrest by Border Patrol reached the highest level ever recorded. CBP says the highest arrest rate came in July and August, when more than 200,000 migrants were taken into custody, 1.7 over the full year. That's it for page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Has COVID-19 made it hard to pay your rent or utilities? Are you worried about eviction? Get the help you need now. The California COVID-19 Rent Relief Program covers 100% of your unpaid rent and utilities to help you remain in your home. Apply for rent relief now and let your landlord know you've applied so you can avoid eviction. The application is fast and you won't be asked about citizenship. Apply today at housingiskey.com or call 833-430-2122. Sponsored by the state of California.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy. Live happy. Work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
Page two of the local news and weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, Medicare supplemental coverage, and answers to your questions. Well, Thursday of last week was Red Shoe Day, fundraising for the Ronald McDonald House in San Diego. And how did we do? Well, initial reports are a total of $41,431 raised in the Imperial Valley. Online fundraising, nearly $8,500. Corporate sponsors, $9,000. From those clowns with red shoes in the intersections throughout the valley, $22,600, another $1,100 in additional donations, and more money expected to be tabulated coming in from the bank and credit union paper shoe campaign sales. So congratulations, Imperial Valley, for your support of the Ronald McDonald House. Well, the latest unemployment numbers in for the Valley. The jobless rate released by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the September report, unemployment was down slightly as compared to the August numbers. Unemployment rate in Imperial County, 18.1% in September, down from a revised 19.7% in August, and below the year-ago estimate of 22.2%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate of 6.4% for the state, 4.6% for the nation during the same period. According to the report, there were 12,300 eligible workers unemployed out of a labor force of over 68,000 in September. The latest numbers released Friday morning. And a 58-year-old man was caught smuggling methamphetamine, arrested on Thursday. Border Patrol agents said the man drove a pickup into the Highway 86 checkpoint. A canine detection team alerted to furniture in the bed of the pickup. In secondary inspection, Packages containing just over 74 pounds of methamphetamine were found hidden amongst the furniture. The meth with a street value of over $200,000. The driver, a legal permanent resident of the U.S., was turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. KXO News Time is 7:48.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
According to the National Weather Service, a weather system moving through the region today will bring gusty winds, chances for rain, and cooler temperatures. Chances for rain will mostly remain limited to high terrain locations as this cold front moves through late tonight into tomorrow. Drier, cooler weather will set in for Tuesday before quickly warming up again during the second half of the week. Increasing high pressure during the latter half of the week will push temperatures back to near normal readings with dry conditions prevailing. Our high yesterday, 86, the overnight low, 56. Sunny today with a high near 85. Light and variable wind, then becoming west 15 to 20 miles an hour later today. Gusts could reach 30 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 55, west wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour, a 20% chance of showers between 10 and 11 p.m. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 78, west-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. 65 degrees downtown. 83% relative humidity, still fog throughout the valley. Wind out of the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and answers to your questions about Medicare supplemental coverage.
Get moving with the Planet Fitness Black Card for zero enrollment, $22.99 a month, and check out all the perks, like access to over 2,000 locations. Bring a guest anytime, plus massage chairs and so much more, with tons of space in our super clean clubs. Your fitness is essential. Get all the perks of the PF Black Card for zero enrollment and $22.99 a month.
Now through October 27th, join for zero enrollment at RL Central or Calexico location.
Commitment may apply. See club for details.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Taking a look at the NFL, Raiders rolled. They beat the Eagles 33-22. Raiders now 5-2 on the year. Meanwhile, the Bengals, they beat the Ravens 41-17. Giants pounded the Panthers 25-3. And elsewhere, Patriots beat up on the Jets 54-13. Falcons nipped the Dolphins 30-28. Titans topped the Chiefs 27-3. Packers, they beat that football team out of D.C. 24-10. Rams rolled over the Lions 28-19. Cardinals clobbered the Texans 31-5. Buccaneers beat the Bears 38-3. Colts held on in the rain and the wind and beat the 49ers 30-18. Monday Night Football tonight on AM 1230. It's the Saints and the Seahawks from Seattle. We've got game starting at 4:30 this afternoon.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a red leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
NBA action. Lakers won. They beat the Grizzlies 121-118. Hornets hammered the Nets 111-95. Magic over the Knicks 110-104. Celtics clobbered the Rockets 107-97. 76ers topped the Thunder 115-103. And the Warriors whipped the Kings 119-107. So what else is going on in the world of sports? Well, the St. Louis Cardinals say they plan to hire bench coach Oliver Marmol as their next manager. Marmol served as the St. Louis bench coach the past 2 seasons and well regarded within the organization. And, despite a team record 17-game winning streak that carried St. Louis to a Major League Baseball wildcard berth, Mike Shildt was fired as manager earlier this month. And the Padres apparently quite serious about hiring Shildt as their next manager. Some high school football last Friday night. Did you catch the scores? Imperial topped Calexico 14-6. Holtville outlasted Mountain Empire 7-3. Palo Verde topped Vincent Memorial 50-16. St. Margaret's from San Juan Capistrano shut out Calipatria 55-0. And in the city championship game for the Cal Jones Trophy, Central topped Southwest 42-0. Don't forget the bell game this Friday night at Cal Jones Field. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmht.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security offering live-scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, you've noticed prices going up at the supermarket, at the drugstore, most everywhere else. Unfortunately, more sticker shock could be around the corner. Well, you see what's happening. Companies that make consumer goods are announcing price increases left and right, faced with persistent higher costs. They don't expect the situation to moderate anytime soon. Meanwhile, as more of Facebook's internal documents are revealed, Facebook Oversight Board member and Pan America CEO Suzanne Nossel emphasized that the platform must do a better job with transparency. The Oversight Board's first report, released last week, revealed that a group of independent content moderators prompted Facebook to restore more than 30 pieces of content covering major issues. It also found users are often in the dark when content is removed by Facebook and don't know why they've been banned or had their content taken down. China plans to cut its resilience on fossil fuels to below 20% by 2060. While the document detailed new measures on how the world's biggest polluter will decarbonize, the country is not updating its pledge to reduce emissions. Meanwhile, on the big board, the Dow Jones Industrial is up 48 points at 35,725. S&P 500 up 10 at 45,55. The NASDAQ at 15,159. That's up 69 points. Gold up $11.90 an ounce. Oil up 74 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It will be sunny today with a high near 85. Light and variable wind will then turn out of the west 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 55. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. There is a 20% chance of showers between 10 and 11 p.m. this evening. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 78. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north in the afternoon. And right now downtown we have 66 degrees. 90% relative humidity, still fog throughout the Imperial Valley. The wind right now out of the southeast at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Air quality good everywhere except right at the border. It is moderate there with elevated PM 2.5. The financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in the valley since 1991.
Sponsored by Eggland's Best.
I'm Steve Kathan. Record-shattering rainfall along the West Coast. A bomb cyclone, forecasters call it. Heavy rain and wind. There's been flooding and power outages in Northern California. In Santa Barbara County, emergency official Kelly Hubbard says the possibility of mudslides is real.
The canyons that we're looking at, these are singular road canyons, so there's only one way in and one way out. And if they start flooding and they're not passable, these residents will be on their own for multiple days.
CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson.
We are finally starting to see a weakening in this atmospheric river. That is huge news as the storm moves south down into Southern California during the day today. It will get weaker and weaker.
A suspected tornado did damage along the Missouri-Illinois line, damaging buildings and knocking out power. Microsoft indicates the Russian group behind last year's SolarWinds cyber attack has targeted hundreds more companies and organizations. CBS News tech reporter Dan Patterson.
The Russian hackers, Nobelium, have infiltrated software that could be used by companies and government organizations, and then as an end result, be in the products you use or in government that you interact with, or even the companies that you interact with.
There's more evidence suggesting Facebook knew its platforms can fuel hate and misinformation, and at times did little to stop it. Brian Bolin spent 11 years at Facebook, but he says he left after he saw the platform driving racism after George Floyd's death.
Facebook causes divisions in a lot of areas, political being one of them, and a powerful one that we feel viscerally, but also in race and ethnicity, religion.
CBS's Omar Villafranca tells us Joel Souza, the film director injured when Alec Baldwin fired a prop gun on set, has spoken to investigators.
In a new affidavit released last night, Souza told investigators Baldwin was rehearsing a scene that involved drawing his weapon and pointing it towards the camera lens.
At the White House, CBS's Weijia Jiang reports Democrats are close to a deal on the major social spending bill from President Biden.
The measure is expected to include free universal pre-K, expanded Medicare, and at least 4 weeks of paid family leave, as well as environmental measures. But Democrats still can't agree on how to pay for it. Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema rejected a proposal proposal to increase taxes on corporations and on Americans earning more than $400,000.
Well, checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 44 points. NASDAQ is up 63. The S&P 500 up 10. This is CBS News.
Today, better nutrition and great taste are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. And that's healthy news for everyone. Only Eggland's Best.
There's confusion about how to protect yourself from COVID. One thing is certain. Whether or not you're vaccinated, you need an accurate thermometer to check for fever, the leading sign of flu and COVID. Be vigilant and contact your medical provider at the first sign of fever. Don't rely on non-contact thermometers that have no scientific studies. Only the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate in more than 100 clinical studies. Learn more at Exergen.com.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A stark warning from the UN. The buildup of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere hit record levels last year, despite the pandemic.
The World Meteorological Organization says this record buildup of greenhouse gases, in particular of carbon dioxide, will drive global temperatures well above the current climate goals by the end of the century. Climatologist Martin Siegert.
You've got to go back about 50 million years, the last time the planet had 1,000 parts per million of CO2. Then the temperatures were 10 degrees warmer on our planet, and there was no ice at all.
The stakes for next week's big UN climate summit in Scotland just got even higher. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
The State Department says it's going to partner with private groups to help Afghans who have resettled in the United States since the American pullout from Afghanistan. The new program will allow groups of adults to form sponsor circles to provide initial support and help them settle in communities all over the country. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17% for all residents. Tragically, it soars to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. The Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, crime declines, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is John Levada asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30.